Okay, well, obviously now you can tell, Matt, that we do have syncing issues.
Yeah.
And alignment issues. I'm not going to point fingers.
It's not always... You must do it sometimes a bit late as well.
Hey, if I do it late, then Chris does it late as well. At the same time as me.
So you're singly blaming me.
I said I wasn't pointing fingers.
I can see you pointing the finger at me from the same room, so...
Yeah, from the same recording booth.
Yes.
At this round table that we're on with the mics and the soundproofing. Yeah, we're just sitting on the table.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's the kind of podcast we record.
Yeah.
We're the cool kids here.
We're cool kids here. Yeah, we have ice creams as well.
Dorks Deduction.
Yeah, we can't call ourselves cool. We've just called ourselves Dorks Deduction. I like the name Dorks Deduction. I mean, I still don't know where the apostrophe is, and we won't discuss... We've actually talked about this recently.
Yeah,
our last ever episode. It's going to be, where is the apostrophe in the Dorks Deduction?
It's the biggest mystery of all.
Yeah, is there one?
There probably should be, I think.
I thought that as well, but I'm just like, you know what? I can't be bothered to research it. I can't be bothered to go to Oxford University and track down a linguistics professor to tell me.
I think the apostrophe probably goes after the S.
That's what I was thinking, but I was just like, I might not... I won't do it just in case it's wrong. And also, this is all for our final ever episode, all right?
Yeah, I mean...
We're going to save this mystery.
Final episode.
Yeah. Pardon?
We're going to screw ourselves out of a final episode if we do anything about it.
Yeah, so the apostrophe, we'll see when our final episode actually is.
We can get our listeners to decide where it goes.
Yeah!
Open this up to the public.
Oh, God, yeah. So if you guys know, we're not going to fix it, but we will save all your messages and your emails.
You know who we're going to get a message from, don't you now?
Hey, he knows about murders and shit, okay? I don't know if he knows about language.
Yeah.
And even if he did, he's an American.
Yeah.
Their language is different to ours.
Yes, probably.
So we can't go by what he says.
Yeah. There's some editing for you to do now already.
Well, I didn't say he was stupid. I said he's an American. It's a different type of English. It's true, though.
True.
It's not an insult to all the Americans.
Sure,
out there.
You're not calling him dumb, so, you know.
Matthew. You forget I have the power to edit. I'm going to make you look so stupid in this episode, which I can't actually do because you're the one that actually knows about economics and shit.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to be the highlight of this podcast.
Yeah, people really love listening to people talk about economics.
I know.
Was this actually helpful for your revision?
No. That's what I've been revising all week on economics, and then you make me do this for a podcast.
I didn't make you do fuck all.
You made me do this.
Okay, this is what happens, listeners. Me and Matt, we used to be really good when we first started doing this podcast.
Because there was a lot of subjects, to be fair, to do.
Yeah, but also we would plan it like a week ahead. Yeah. And we would plan 2 subjects to do. So if we had time, we'd do 2. Now, we decide like the day before, even if it was the day before. Sometimes it's the hour before. And we had planned this episode that involved Chris. But now Chris can't be here because he got arrested again. But he's actually making use of his time in jail now. He's going to be studying up on Aleister Crowley because he wants to head up an episode on that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he realised his central episodes are like creepypastas and stuff.
We actually talked about Aleister Crowley on one of our episodes. I can't remember which one, though, now.
I don't remember. Was I there?
No, you weren't.
If I wasn't there, then it was either...
Chris. It was me and Chris.
Okay, so it was either Loch Ness or Jersey Devil. They're the only 2 that I haven't done.
Did we do one in between?
Oh, you did Alyssa Lamb together as well.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
It could have been the Alyssa Lamb one, possibly.
I don't know. This was all a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing this over a year now, Matthew.
I know.
Yeah, it's a year and like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost a year and a month. Great.
How on earth did I manage that?
I don't know. Is it because of my OCD and my analness?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know how we do it, especially when you consider how poor we are.
Yeah, we're very, very poor. I mean, how can we afford the subscription to SoundCloud and our recording studio? Because they're expensive, I've heard.
How did you afford that microphone, Tarman?
I sold with heart of my soul.
That's what I
only got £90 for it though, so it's not worth a lot. My soul, apparently.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I had to save up for the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the microphone or your soul.
I've been collecting other people's souls, so yeah, on the side to save up for recomplete my soul.
I think that's a podcast in itself, there, Tom.
Yeah, I'm collecting. Sorry, I watched the last episode of Supernatural yesterday. They made a bomb out of souls.
Wow.
So yeah.
What's the Supernatural?
What's Supernatural?
Yeah. Well, what is it? You
don't know what it is after a year on the air.
No,
you still don't know what it is.
I don't have a clue what it is.
You know what it is. You're trying to replicate that picture.
Yeah.
You want to get tossed out of a window.
It depends what version of tossing you're talking about.
Even if it was that kind of tossing that you'd like, you'd still be doing it out of a window, so you might die.
It is quite dangerous.
You might be on the ground floor. It might be all right.
One inadvertent jerk, and you could be gone. You know.
Inadvertent.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's the right word to use.
Yes. After over a year of this, I hate introducing the intro music. Like, I don't know how to do it anymore.
Yeah, we've lost our knack for this.
Yeah, like we've shouted it, we've whispered it.
Yeah.
We've tried saying it. Did we say it in accents before? I think we did.
I think we tried that once. I don't think that went very well, though.
No. So, and we tried doing it bored because we probably were.
Yeah.
So, all that's left to say is intro music.
Welcome to the Dorks Deduction podcast, where we talk about stuff.
Welcome back from the intro music.
That was amazing timing.
Yeah, it was seamless.
Yeah, I've always loved our intro music.
I love how I just got really serious for the intro music bit. I was like, I don't know how we do this anymore. I think that's,
It sounds like it's actually quite troubling.
It is quite troubling. I'm just like, wow. Every time, before we do the episode, I'm thinking, how do we introduce it this time? It's like, before it was so much fun. Now it's just like, something we have to do so we know where to put the intro music.
Yeah.
Because we're dumbasses.
We should really get someone else to do, like, the intro music introduction for us.
You know what we should do?
What?
Like, if we had a huge fan base, I'd say maybe, like, listeners sending recordings of them saying it's time for the intro music and we could edit it in.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool. But I don't think we've got enough listeners to do that for us.
I'm sure there's someone out there that will do that for us.
Yeah, but enough to fill up every single episode. We do one a week, Matthew.
Yes.
That means we need to get someone to do it for us once a week.
I'm sure there's someone who fits the bill. That's
next time I get the Ouija board out, I'll get Yulia to do it.
Yes, Yulia, yeah.
Oh, you know when we go out on the 10th of July, because it's the 20th of June now, the 10th of July...
Yeah.
How about for once I don't forget my dictaphone and I get all of us to try introduce the intro music and see if they work?
We could do.
Yeah. We can get strangers to do it as well.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have a touch of, like, Romanian to the podcast.
Yeah.
Bit of Greek. Well, we've had Greek before.
Yeah, well, Annie, we're obviously summoning her for the 10th.
Who else is there? What other countries?
Everyone else has British accents, for crying out loud.
Oh, damn.
So we're all very boring. Unless we try and do it in loads of different accents.
That could come across as racist, so...
It could, like every time I try and do a Southern American accent. And I start saying stuff about moonshine and roadkill.
Yeah, you don't really want my attempt at a kind of Bangladeshi accent either, do you?
I can't even do that. I don't know why I have trouble doing a Bangladeshi accent. I mean...
Well, you never lived there, have you, so...
I was there once when I was 3.
Yeah, being there once doesn't...
Yeah, but I've been around Bangladeshi people. Like, I've met Bangladeshi people that were raised here, but because they had such a big family, and that was their whole social structure, they have Bangladeshi accents, and I'm just like, what? How? Just how? Like, why do you not know English properly? Why are you speaking in this accent? You were born and raised here. You've lived here for the past 25 years. Jesus Christ, man.
Well,
go out, meet other people.
Yeah. You've done that, clearly.
Yeah, that's why I'm alone with you.
Yeah. You've met new people. That doesn't... I don't know, that phrase just doesn't sit right with you.
Yeah, I have to do it every day for work, though. I have to meet new people every day.
You have to meet new customers.
Sometimes I have to meet the same people and they get offended when I don't remember who the fuck they are. And I'm just like, oh, God, chill the fuck out. I have to speak to like hundreds of people a day.
When I say customers, I mean patients, because customers does make you sound a bit like you could be a prostitute.
Okay, Matt, my job was supposed to be a secret. Why'd you just say patients?
That could mean anything. I'm not saying particularly what the job you do.
I work as a plastic surgeon.
Exactly, that's what I thought.
I give people boobs, even though I do not care for the conformity of the media pushed ideals of what women should look like.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect job for me, a plastic surgeon.
Boob ideals.
Surgically change the way that you look.
We'd all do it though if we had the money.
Yeah, that's true. If we had the money...
If we weren't so poor.
Yeah, if we weren't poor old Dorks Deduction podcasters, we would so go for the plastic surgery.
Yeah.
No, but to be fair, any surgery sort of scares me. Being put to sleep.
If I'm unconscious, I don't mind. You can do,
they can do whatever they want to you.
As long as my testicles and penis are still out, I'm fine.
Oh, come along to my plastic surgery.
I don't want a plastic penis, Tom. No thanks.
So, us being poor.
Yeah, the segues were on form today, weren't they?
Yeah, the intro music was on form, the segue was on form.
Oh, this is going to be a brilliant episode.
So, monies. The good old monies. So, if you hadn't noticed, everyone's been short on money lately.
Yeah, and that makes people unhappy. Right, time for some expert economic analysis.
Yeah, and that makes people unhappy. That's coming from an expert.
Yeah, I actually study this, so I know people.
So basically, if you fuck up, right, it's going to look really bad on you.
What, if I fuck up my exam?
No, if you fuck up in this episode about economics.
Yeah. Well,
like me, I know nothing about it, so if I sound like a dumbass,
I'm not
it doesn't
going
matter.
into detail, by the way. I'm just going to say a few facts.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. So you want me to do that now, do you?
Yeah, go for it. Might as well.
And then we can get started on the scrimping stories.
You've just spoiled it. Now people won't bother listening to the rest of it because they know what's happening.
Oh, well.
You fucked us, Matt. You fucked us up.
Oh, well. I'm sure our dedicated listeners will keep listening.
All 20 of them.
Yes.
Anyway.
Right. What is a recession? Do you know what a recession is, Tom?
It is when the people do not have enough monies.
No, that's technically not what it is.
It's when the governments do not have any monies.
No. A recession...
It's when no one has any monies.
Fuck off. I need to find the definition, actually.
You're asking me.
Right. A recession is a decline in total output for a period of 2 quarters or more. Now, the recession we're talking about that happened in 2008, that actually lasted, some people say 5 quarters, some people say 6 quarters. So I think that's roughly like 15 to 18 months of recession. So it's quite a long time. It's the longest we've had in quite a while, actually. It's probably since the Great Depression.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The biggest recession that we've ever experienced is the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Where everybody was fucked up the arse.
Yeah, and we took it.
Nicely put by me, I like to say.
We took it and we enjoyed it.
I don't think many people enjoyed it. No. I say we. We are not relevant to this.
We weren't even alive in the Great Depression.
Well, to be fair, should we really be talking about the 2008 recession? We were still, we still didn't have to pay for jack shit. It didn't really matter to us. I was in college.
Yeah. I was actually born in a year of recession.
Were you?
Yeah, 1990. There was a recession in 91. And actually my early years, it wasn't kind of like dangerous. We weren't like going to lose our house, but we had to, my member of my parents was trying to save money wherever they could. We had to eat chicken soup, which it was disgusting.
Oh, wow.
My mum literally made chicken soup, and it was literally a bit of chicken and water. And
oh, wow.
And yeah, so I have memories.
And if you have memories of that means it lasted a while.
Yeah. It went on for a good 3 or 4 years.
Maybe your parents were just a bit cheap.
They were at the beginning, but towards, like, the end, they were, I got a scooter and stuff like that.
I don't ever remember my parents tightening their belts.
Yeah, well, my dad got made redundant, so...
Oh, my dad is self-employed.
Yeah, well, that's what my dad kind of became, in a way. He did a little bit of work from home. Even though he was past the retirement age by then, I think.
And my dad did take on another job for a little while.
Yeah.
He went away for a few weeks at a time to do other work somewhere.
Yeah.
As you can see, me and my family have a close relationship. My dad was working at a restaurant somewhere. That's it. That's all I know.
In this country?
In this country. I think it was this country. I think it was the United Kingdom at the very least. My dad goes off and does whatever he wants.
Really glamorous, like, he's a restaurant in a really glamorous country. Like Bangladesh.
No. People wouldn't buy it. People wouldn't buy it.
No.
They didn't buy it during the recession.
No.
Push.
True. Right, do you want another fact?
Hit me with a fact, Matt.
Okay. The economy shrank. What?
Just the way you said okay. Just okay.
Well, I'll try and do it less, dramatically then.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck off.
We can't be afraid to say okay now.
Rightio.
That's better.
Yes. Right. The economy shrank by around 5% in 2009. That is the largest fall in output since 1931.
Okay, Matt, you keep saying output.
Output. You're going to want me to tell you what output is.
Yeah.
That is the intentions of producers and employers. So that's firms and employers.
Oh, okay.
That works out what output is, basically.
Oh, okay.
So how much
people in the
employers
workforce.
how much employers can produce and how much they work for, and how much firms are then willing to put into, like, investing and stuff like that. That's
Okay,
what
then.
I understand it as.
All right. And I'm hoping you understand it well because you have an exam to sit.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for telling everyone that. So I now look stupid.
Yeah, I hope your lecturers and stuff aren't listening to this.
They better not be. To be honest, I think they would have kicked me off the course by now, hearing some of the stuff we talk about.
Yeah, Matta, she asked what the podcast was, and I haven't told her yet.
Yeah, but don't let her listen to this.
I won't.
Yeah. Right. Next fact. The slump cost 6% of the nation's economic output. That is as bad as the recessions we had in the 80s.
Which we can remember.
Yeah, we can remember those. Wow. Those recessions were terrible, even to us unborn people.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't even fetuses then, so...
No, we weren't even sperm.
And we felt it.
Yeah, we felt it. We felt the repercussions of it.
Yeah.
We heard all about it.
Yeah, and in fact, actually, unemployment was at its highest during this recession. Because it went up to 12% at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's actually nowhere near as unemployment got during the most recent recession. What I should say is actually we went into recession again in 2011 and 2012.
Yeah, but they were shorter ones, weren't they?
I think that was only...
They were just like a little blip.
Yeah, I think that was just 2 quarters. So I think... I'm not entirely sure about that, though. But yeah, public borrowing increased to an estimated 178 billion. So that's a lot.
How much could you buy with 178 billion?
Yes. National income was around 10% below the level it would have reached if there hadn't been a financial crisis. So that's quite a lot less.
Yes.
So we could have been all a lot richer by this point.
Well, we say we. Some people.
Some people.
Yeah.
I mean, we would have been rich by now if it wasn't for this recession.
Yeah, because we probably would have got a job when we first started looking.
We'd be millionaires by now. There's no doubt about it. You know, we're like the greatest entrepreneurs, aren't we, really?
Yeah, we have a podcast. I do a semi-regular blogging.
Yeah.
I apply for jobs sporadically.
We sell our bodies occasionally.
No, we have the brothel.
The brothel.
Okay, we won't get into it because this is something that I'm going to talk about later.
Oh, you're going to talk about that later.
Yeah.
So I won't ruin it for you.
You won't ruin it for me.
No. Not unless I feel cruel. Right.
Okay.
At the worst point of the recession in the first 3 months of 2009, output fell by 2.5%.
Ah.
That was the fastest rate in more than 50 years for it to fall.
God.
So that was quite
Amazing.
bad. Unemployment rose by 877,000. And for April 2008...
To be fair, I don't think they factor in the fact that there's more people.
True.
Just in general.
Yeah, but it hit 2.49 million
Okay.
in the 3 months to October 2009. So that is quite a lot. That's, yeah. I mean, it's not as high as it was in the 80s, but then there is more people, so...
We talked about it a bit in immigration. There's too many people for, like, the resources we have.
Yeah.
Not just this country, every country.
Yeah.
I mean, we're destined to be in recessions for the rest of our lives, I think.
So people lost jobs and, you know, people got made redundant. So that's always the bad side of the recession. And that's also because manufacturing and just general, like, producing fell quite a lot. And
And also because of technology, because you don't need
that's another
manual
problem.
labourers anymore.
Yeah, I mean, output dropped by 14% at one point. Well, it's quite big. I mean, it fell by 17% in, like, the 79-80 years. So that was quite bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the final fact... Actually, no, there's 2 more final facts.
What if there are 2 more? They can't both be the final facts, Matt.
Oh, fuck off.
You're not very good with the facts.
No, I realised there was another fact I can use. Yeah, interest rates have been dropped to 0.5%, and the Bank of England do those, and that's the lowest the bank have had them at since 1694.
But that's good for people, yes?
It's an attempt to try and get inflation to rise at the level it should be.
Right.
It's quite low. It's not necessarily good, but it's not necessarily bad either. And the final fact is the UK was the last major economy to emerge from recession. So is that bad news for us?
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Why were we the last ones?
I got no idea, to be honest.
See, I don't understand that. Why were we the last ones? Not enough jobs? Not enough people? Too many people?
Probably.
Maybe.
It's all about growth and stuff like that, I guess.
And stuff like that, yeah. You're gonna ace
Economics,
this exam.
Yeah.
You're gonna do so well.
Yeah. I trust me, I know more, I'm sure. But
I know nothing, so, like, you could have said anything and I would have just gone with it.
yeah. I'm not big on the facts, really. I'm just...
I think the listeners know by now, I'm not big on facts. We're big on giving you an outline and then just talking about random shit.
Yeah.
And then occasionally dipping back into the subject.
I will let the listeners know how my exam goes, though.
If you fail...
No, I'll go quiet on that one.
Let's just hope you don't fail. You didn't fail the other years.
Well, I failed philosophy first time, but...
Yeah, but you did it again.
But I did it again and got a much better result.
Well, yeah, because you've already done it once, haven't you?
Yeah.
You can't do worse than the first time, can you?
No, that's true. Right, do you want to get on to...
Our script, how we dealt with the recessions, because, like, we were 18.
Yeah, it was so painful.
In the one that we remember.
Yeah.
18, and I was in a job for the rest of the other dips that we had in 2011 and 2012.
Yeah.
I remember during uni, I had a job at this point and I was getting student loan and maintenance allowance. So a student loan is the money the government gives you, so every student is entitled to it.
Yeah.
And it's a loan, you do have to eventually pay it back. When I signed up for it, I did not realise that we had to pay interest because I was informed, no, we do not have to pay interest. But apparently we do, so think it through, kids, before you sign up.
Yeah.
So a student loan, when you'll have tuition fees that are $9,000 a year, plus the maintenance loan, which helps you get through uni for housing and things like that. The grant is better. It's basically like free money. You don't have to pay that back. So I had money coming in, large amounts of money coming in. Yeah, I was on a budget for about a month. I was on a budget for £3 a day. That included travel and food and everything, just £3 a day. I sold off all my shit that month. Anything that was... Well, not all my shit. I kept the stuff that I actually wanted. But, like, clothes and stuff that I thought could get money. And when I sold something, I ate a good meal. That's my major thing. That's like the lowest of the low that I've ever gotten to when it comes to finances.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what I did at uni?
Yeah. Just like, why?
I'm so empathetic to your story.
Yeah.
No, do you know what I did at uni?
What?
Instead of making breakfast myself, I went to Spuds. And
That's not saving money, that's spending money.
Yeah. But I gave...
Did you ever feel that you were spending that much money, though? Because you must have spent a lot of money on that food.
It was relatively
every
cheap.
Single day.
And not every single day. There was a couple of weeks when I went every single day. But there's times when I didn't. Though I did actually cook for myself and make my own breakfast at times. I should point that out.
I was fine for the first year of uni because I had all like the loans and stuff and the maintenance allowance. I didn't have a job, but I had money from before. I'd save up money before I went to uni, so I had a couple of grand anyway. So I was fine the first year. It was only the second year, and this is when I had a job and as well as the other income, that I had no money.
Yeah. I remember when I first went to uni, when I first actually moved to Kingston, I had a friend who lived around the area, and he showed me around, and the first shop we went in to buy dinner, he took me into Waitrose. And
but then Kingston's a posher area, so...
And it cost me like 20 quid just to buy one meal.
Yeah, the thing is, I do feel like I'd probably be more rich and more affluent if I wasn't so lazy. Because I have a Tesco Express, like 5-minute walk, not even 5-minute walk away from my house, right? But Tesco Express is limited options, and the options they give you are far more expensive than the massive Sainsbury's that's a 20-minute walk away from me.
Yeah.
I would go into Tesco's and spend £20 on like 5 items. Whereas if I headed down to the Sainsbury's and I spent £20, I could buy like 2 weeks worth of food.
Yeah.
So I hardly ever do the Sainsbury's thing. So I bring it on myself a lot of the time. I could save so much money if I could be bothered to walk that extra 20 minutes.
I did actually go to Sainsbury's when I lived in Surbiton.
Yeah.
I did that walk. Although sometimes you should go 99p
Yeah, but if you
store.
didn't have any other option, though, I do. I used to do that walk before that Tesco opened up.
Yeah, I mean, the 99p store was kind of good for certain things, but Sainsbury's in general
because they had, like,
better.
soups and canned things and sauces and pastas.
This is what I'm coming on to. Like, these days, when I buy stuff, I try and buy stuff that lasts.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's what I've been doing recently when I do the Asda shop. I go for stuff that kind of lasts the longer. So if I see something that lasts 5 days instead of 3 days, I go for the 5-day stuff.
Yeah.
Even if it's a tiny bit more expensive sometimes. If it lasts that bit longer, I'm willing to have it.
Okay, you are finished. I kept thinking that you were finished and started talking. I do that as well.
Yeah.
I used to buy fresh food all the time and vegetables and all that. But now I realised I'd have it for a meal and then I wouldn't look at it for a week and then I'd throw it out. Yeah. So now I try my best to get frozen food, to get food that can be frozen as well. So it could be refrigerated food, but if you freeze it, it doesn't go terribly mushy. I buy canned food. I'm big on the pastas and the sauces now, and dried food. So that food could last months and months and months sometimes. Yeah, I do that because it's a waste of money just buying vegetables, fruits, and only having it like once or twice a week maybe because I'm out most of the time. And the days that I'm free, I'm never actually at home. So I don't actually eat it. Yeah.
See, I do like to buy fresh vegetables. But the problem is, like, they go off, like, I brought, like, rocket salad last week, and it goes off within, like, 2-3 days.
They do. As soon as you open it, it's like it's a living time bomb.
And there's literally just one of me eating this stuff as well.
Exactly. That's my problem. So I would like doing that. I used to do it all the time, but now I can't. Like, the only way I can buy, like, peppers or onions and things like that is if I buy it loose. Yeah. So buy it individually so I know that's it. I'll have it for 1 or 2 meals, or I'll make enough for 2 meals and freeze one of those meals. Yeah. And then I can eat it later. The freezer, man, we should, like, much respect to the freezer.
Yeah, I mean, frozen vegetables. Also, they're not, my sister telling me, they're just as healthy, really, as the fresh stuff, really.
Yeah, it just doesn't taste as fresh. It's just as healthy. But you can do stuff to frozen vegetables after you've boiled it. You, like,
I don't want to
maybe
know, Thomas, don't want to.
No, but if you put like butter in it as it's boiling.
Yeah, that is, you can. It can taste quite nice.
And if I'm having like frozen vegetables, usually there's some sort of gravy involved in that scenario
you're usually
anyway.
putting them with something. So
you're not just eating it by itself.
Yeah. Well, I have to admit, I do like some fresh things sometimes. Like I like courgettes fresh.
I don't really eat courgettes. I'm just like, I love peppers. Like, I've even gone so far to buy. I'm going to go out and buy a pepper plant.
Yeah.
Is it a tree or a plant? It's a plant, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
It's a plant because I want one. Yeah. So I don't know, but I want one because that means I don't have to go through that. It will be in my garden. I don't have to buy a bag of peppers and watch it die slowly or quickly. That's the problem.
In your house, possibly.
Possibly. So I was thinking I'd start with peppers.
Yeah.
That's how far it's gone. I said, I'm thinking I'm starting with peppers and then maybe do some herbs and do some onions because I've got a bit in the back of my garden by the shed, which is just mud. Sometimes my dad puts potatoes in it to make potatoes.
You have to keep up with that though, because my uncle once brought me a tomato plant.
Yeah.
We just forgot about it. We just left it.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'd forget. That's why I'm thinking I'll start with the one plant first.
Yeah.
Look, I wasn't even trusted with fish for crying out loud.
Weren't you?
No, I had loads of fish when I was younger. They just all kept dying.
Yeah.
So at some point we stopped getting them.
I did all right with a dog, so. But they
you have to feed it and clean up after it.
They let you know when there's something wrong with them. So there's a fish. Yeah. They don't really bark.
They don't do anything.
They just
really.
they go upside down if something's wrong with them. That's literally all they do. They don't even talk
I just don't think I don't think I'd handle the responsibility of having like a living thing, but a plant, maybe it might be easier. Like even if it died, I could use it as fertilizer.
Yeah, and it's someone to talk to for you as well, isn't it, Tommy?
Do you think I'm going to go out and talk to plants?
Yeah, that's how my dad told me they grow. You have to talk to
them. That's bullshit. Just absolute fucking bullshit. I'm not going to go out and talk to a fucking pepper plant.
That was just his way of making a twat out of me. So I'd be stood there, talking to it, going, "Oh, yeah."
Did you used to stand there talking to plants?
Occasionally.
Oh, God. Now, it's much more useful having a pepper plant than a fucking, flowers. Because I've got, like, roses in my garden. I'm just like, what am I doing with roses? I'm allergic to pollen.
Yeah.
At least the plant I can fucking eat.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm trying to become self-sustaining.
My own plant do that a lot. They grow lots of kind of things.
Yeah. I just wish I had the drive to.
In some way.
Yeah, I know. I just wish I had the drive to. That's it. It's my laziness.
Yeah.
But no, I just have to think of the goal, right? I could just go to the garden and pick the vegetables rather than having to get dressed, then go to Tesco's.
Yeah.
Which is a 5-minute walk away. So that's me being even more lazy than going to Sainsbury's.
You're still only going to be able to do that during seasons, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah. And you don't know how big they're going to be. You don't know how long it's going to take them to grow into something edible.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It's funny, because you do actually live in Scotland, don't you?
Yes.
That's where The Good Life was set. I'm not sure if you ever watched it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was all
That's
about
also where Harry Potter was filmed.
And stuff like that. Self-sustaining is probably a better word to use.
I'm also going to, why are you telling people so much information about me? Oh, you fucking bastard. I'm going to mute. I'm not even going to bleep it because I can't be bothered now. I'm going to mute every time you say something.
Oh, thanks. Oh, well.
Just to make it easier. Because I can't be bothered to put the bleeping in now. I have to find the correct bleep. Find the correct length. I'm just like, no, I can't be bothered to bleep anymore.
Yeah. Do you know what was annoying, though? What happened to me recently? I did an Asda shop, and I thought I was buying loose carrots.
All right. Were they parsnips?
No, when I got my order, I thought loose carrots was where, you know when you go in a shop, and you pick them up
and they're individual, they're not in a packet.
Yeah. They gave me a bloody massive packet of carrots. Again, there's one person eating these carrots, and they gave me about 15 carrots. Oh, so you ordered online? Yeah.
That's the problem. When you order online, they never get it right.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like a substitute. I think they give me someone else's order or something like that.
No, I think you said loose carrots and they couldn't find no loose carrots, so I was just like, we'll give them a bag of it.
Yeah, but they usually tell you it's a substitute or something like that, but they didn't. Being cheap.
Well, that is completely wrong. Everyone knows that loose carrots is the carrots that are not in the packet.
Yeah.
How silly of them.
I mean, in a way, I'm getting more carrots for my money, but I'm not eating those carrots. That's the
Exactly,
problem.
that's the problem, isn't
And
it?
I'm not sure, can you freeze carrots?
Yeah, you can, because they're in the packs of frozen vegetables, I think.
Yeah.
They are, I think, the cubed one. If you cube it, it's easier to freeze.
Yeah.
They are in the packs of mixed vegetables that you can freeze.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty certain they are.
I just wasn't sure whether they're done in a way that makes them freeze.
I'm pretty sure you can freeze carrots.
Yeah. So I might try that. Just buy a load of carrots and freeze them.
I love how, I was talking about being too lazy to go to Sainsbury's. You order your shopping to be sent to your house.
Yeah, I can't do a big shop, though. Because I have to walk back with all that stuff. And if I'm
Get
doing
a
a
bus.
big shop...
Actually, you're in Leicester.
That's still a lot of bags to take. I'm trying to shop up for 2-3 weeks and tie a month if I can.
Ah, okay.
I'm not going to be able to carry that all the way back. That's going to be
Right.
5-6 bags full of stuff.
I'm not going to lie, I've done that before.
Have you?
Yeah, on a decent day.
On a decent day?
Yeah, I'd have 4 bags of shopping, 2 on each arm, and walk up, and I have to walk uphill from Sainsbury's.
Yeah. But
I'm not going to lie, if I could, I would get a bus.
Yeah.
But I'd still have to walk from the bus stop to my house.
Yeah. But I have heavy stuff like potatoes in there.
I had heavy shit too.
Yeah.
Did I not tell you about the cans?
True. When I was younger, we had a harvest service, and I emptied out our cupboards. And I should point out now, these had cans of shit from 1999.
I've cleared out my cupboard before and found things that are years and years and years old before I even moved in.
Yeah, I carried 4 bags full of cans up to the harvest service. I was quite struggling. I was younger than 10 at this point as well. So there was this little old me trying to carry all these cans. And half of them were probably out of date.
Yeah, but cans, it preserves it a lot longer than you think, right? That's the point of having them in cans.
Also, out of date things, there's actual Best Buy dates. They're often just put on there to get people to buy them half the time.
Yeah. Do you know what pisses me off?
What?
Milk.
Milk.
I'm one person, right?
Yeah.
Even the small bottles of milk are too much for me when you factor in the expiry date. Because they only last a few days, maybe a week at most.
Yeah.
I only have a splash of milk with my tea. I don't need that much. I really don't.
Yeah.
So I don't drink tea at home anymore because that means I'd have to get milk for it and the milk would go off. I save my tea drinking for work.
Yeah.
So I can just use the milk there.
Yeah. You see, I sometimes have cereal, so I use it then.
Yeah, I don't really have breakfast in the morning, so I don't even have cereal.
Yeah. See, my sister didn't even really like milk that much.
So you have no one to share it with either?
Yeah, when she lived here. But the guys I live with now, they have milk.
Oh, okay. So at least you have someone to share it with.
So
but I was
if
the
I
only
don't
one
use
drinking
it, someone
the
else
milk.
is using it.
Yeah,
So that works out.
I'm the only one that has milk, so
Yeah.
I'm fucked, really, aren't I?
So even those little diddy ones.
Yeah, even the small ones, because they only last, the longest it would last is a week.
Yeah.
But usually it's only a few days, right? And I have a tiny, I don't know if you've assessed how much milk I put in my tea, but it's not that much.
Yeah.
It's not enough to have that bottle of milk within a few days.
Wow.
I'd have to be constantly drinking tea, but I'm not always at home, am I?
No.
I go out during the day. I have to work like a regular human being, so I'm not constantly drinking tea at home. And why would I drink it in the evenings when I get back?
Yeah.
It's just silliness.
Yeah.
I wish that they had a dispenser where you could have your own... You could pick the amount of milk that you wanted, and you just pay for however many litres or whatever you took out. They just give you a pot, and you fill it up to however much you want.
What you could do is those little pots you get in the hotels when you stay at a hotel or something. They give you little pots of milk.
I don't know that. I don't stay at hotels.
Or cafes, they sometimes give you a little pot of milk.
Yeah, those
Tiny little ones.
Yeah.
You could probably do with one of those. Well, a pack of those.
But they don't do that in shops.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just buy a cow in my new garden with the pepper plant.
Yeah, a cow.
And become properly self-sustaining. And the cow's shit will fertilise the pepper plant.
Yeah. Oh. I'm sure there's this kid's
started
story
off with
that
one
sounds
pepper
like
plant,
this.
now I've got a cow.
Yeah. Wow. Your garden's going to be some garden, I'm telling you.
My garden's... You've seen my garden, haven't you? Well, it's big enough.
Yeah, you actually... I think I read Kat said that your garden was quite nice.
Yeah, but, like, we never really enjoy it.
No.
Like, sometimes... I have a garden, it's a green area, I could sit there. I still go to the park and go and sit there and read a book. Like,
I can understand
don't know why I do
ways.
this.
Like, because I've sat out in my back garden and read a book, and you're conscious of the neighbours sometimes.
I have fences.
You have fences, yeah. Our fences aren't that low, a bit low, so...
Oh, mine are fairly high.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see anything that goes on in the other gardens.
Yeah, it's probably for the best, to be honest. I remember, did you say that guy goes out at night?
No, he was an old neighbour. He's gone now.
Oh, the old...
Well, now we've got the new people that have lodges in the shed.
Lodges in the shed? Is that allowed?
Yeah. I guess if you've got some sort of planning permission, it is.
Because we had a story in Leicester about these Portuguese family, and they were literally living in someone's garage. And they didn't even have the proper, like...
That happens a lot.
You meant to have proper, it wasn't a livable space according to the council, so they fined the people that they were renting off.
I'm assuming it's legal.
Yeah.
If not, the police are going to be knocking on the door when this episode goes out.
I'd get in touch with the council if I was you.
Do you think I actually care that much?
It's
like, to be fair, like, because that that shed was usually, it's always like students and stuff. These students don't seem that bad.
Yeah.
Whereas the ones before, they'd just be up at like 3 a.m, and because they've got light sensors in the back garden, and my room is overlooking the back garden.
Yeah.
It's just really fucking annoying. And the worst is when they smoked weed in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. It's not that bad in winter when my window is closed. When my window is open...
Oh, yeah. That's horrible. We got a couple down the road from us. I'm not going to say exactly where, in case I get them into trouble. But, you can smell it so bad sometimes.
Yeah. And usually I wouldn't mind it, but it's 3 a.m. and I'm half asleep.
Yeah.
And it's someone else smoking it.
Yeah. They're so, like, obvious about it as well. They don't even try and hide it. They literally sit around a bin in their back garden smoking weed.
Yeah.
And, like, you can smell it from a good few houses down as well.
Yeah. I do judge the woman that owns the house, the property, because she's got a teenage girl, like, and she's okay with her male, lodgers in the shed smoking weed in their garden.
Yeah.
Playing rap music out loud. Oh my god, I hated those ones. Actually, I'm not going to complain. These ones are actually alright.
Yeah.
They leave at a sensible hour. They come home at a sensible hour. They don't really make that much noise.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to complain now.
Yeah.
I'm probably more of a nuisance to them than they are of me.
That's
to
probably
me,
true.
not of me. Yeah. Anyway, this is supposed to be about our scrimping stories.
Yeah.
But to be fair...
Those people are scrimping, though. They're living in a shed. That's pretty dedicated.
To be fair, right, the reason we're doing scrimping stories is because we didn't know what to do, and we decided this like an hour ago, and it was one of the first things that we had on our spreadsheet that we created like a year and a half ago. So it's like, I might as well do that. We don't have to Google anything. Now you've done like the facts and stuff, and it's like, well, I wasn't really affected by the recessions myself. So I just realised, what am I doing? Why are we here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm probably lucky. I mean, I've not... I don't have as much money as other people, but I've never, starved to death or, like, been left homeless. There are a lot of people that have.
Me and my sister had a time when we didn't have much money, and we were literally having to go through our penny jars just to, like, buy a meal from the chip shop. So that's the worst it got for us.
Yeah, I think the £3 a week thing is the worst it's got to me.
Yeah.
But then also the problem is the overdraft, so as well, because I've got an overdraft. So once I've hit it, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm in it already.
Yeah.
Let's go out. Let's go for a £20 meal somewhere, £20-30 meal somewhere. Who cares? I'm already in the overdraft. I'm paying that interest rate.
Yeah. See, I try and with takeaway, I'd try and cut it down to like once a month if I can.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of months where I've had 2 or 3, but by and large I try and keep it down.
Yeah, I used to have it like once a week.
Yeah.
But I've tried to stop now, and I've gotten better at it. Like sometimes I just can't help it. I'm just get home, kick off my shoes, and I'm just like, fuck this shit. I'm hungry. I don't want to go downstairs. I don't want to do anything. I just want it delivered to me, and then I do it.
Yeah.
But I was proud of myself today. I came home and someone posted, a pizza place had posted a leaflet through the door, as they do. And I was looking at it, and some of the deals were pretty good, and I was so close to ordering it, and I was like, hold on a second, I've still got my clothes on. I'm going to go to Tesco and buy a pizza and put my own toppings on there because I've got shit to top it off with.
Yeah.
So I did that. And, yeah, so I spent like £2 something at Tesco rather than spending £11, £12 for that meal that I saw that I was tempted to buy.
Yeah. See, like, I live near a co-op. It's expensive and it's got shit choice as well.
Yeah.
So I
Co-op have Dunkin' Donuts though now, don't they?
What?
Co-op have Dunkin' Donuts now.
Not our one. It's a tiny little shop. It's crap.
Okay.
And so I've been trying to do like Asda online shops, and it stops me going to the co-op so much as well. And I've been and I've been cooking like proper meals as well.
I would love it if there was an Asda closer to me because I love Asda.
Yeah, Asda.
Like sometimes I stop because it's along the it's not a motorway. It's like an A something coming to my house from London. So sometimes me and my dad go there when he's dropping me off at home on like the Monday night. And it's so good. You buy like 24 toilet rolls. You could buy like enough food to last forever. It's ridiculous. And then they've got the books as well.
Yeah.
The book section that I discovered that you don't like that I discovered.
Oh, that book, yeah.
Yeah, that book.
Bitch.
How is it my fault?
It was your fault.
How is it my fault that
Just is.
I bought a book that I wanted?
You should just know. You should be
But
patient.
I bought it before you even bought it or thought about it. So how is it my fault?
Still, I was being
You
nice.
could have just asked me, hey, by the way, do you have this book?
Well, obviously I didn't think you'd have it. That's why I didn't
Why
ask.
would you think I had it? Because it was on my wish list and then
I
it
didn't
wasn't.
see it. You should, it's just your fault, Tom. Get over it, all right?
Well, I haven't opened it and I've written your name on it so you can pretend it's yours.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you.
I sent you the picture.
Yeah. Just got to wait for the other one now, haven't you?
I fucking hate you, you bastard. Do you know when it's going to be delivered, by the way?
No.
That's from Amazon. Don't they usually tell you?
It's not Amazon.
Oh.
It's from somewhere else.
Is that...
Fuck. Sorry, laughing a bit too much.
That was like a rape laugh.
Shut up.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So we're not very good at the scrimping stories, I don't think.
Well, I'm just gonna direct you to some stories that I've found on the internet.
Oh, right.
They're nothing dirty. Basically,
I didn't even assume.
yeah, but the internet, it can be full of weird and wonderful stories.
All righty then. Carry on, Matthew.
I just want to direct you to this article in the Telegraph, and it's called "Meet Britain's Queen of Extreme Couponing," and she uses these like tokens and vouchers and stuff that you can find in online forums, on online sites, and I think you can even get them in the papers sometimes.
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, and she managed to cut her average monthly shop down to about £50 a month. And that's for a family of 4 as well.
Fucking hell. I'm a family of 1.
Yeah.
I probably spend that much a week.
Yeah.
Probably more sometimes.
That's when you consider, like, how prices are inflated as well in the
Does that
last few
include
years.
clothing as well? Because you can get clothes at supermarkets and stuff.
I don't think so.
Oh,
But,
okay.
she talked about a load of stuff, like...
Yeah, but still, even if that's just food, that's very good.
It's household products as well, I think, from what I'm reading.
That's really wicked. Oh, wow.
And like, she talked about how when she was younger, she had bank accounts with, like, everyone. Every single bank, even, like, some Punjabi bank or something.
Really?
So, yeah. And,
why?
I don't know why. She just... apparently she tried to go for the Guinness records for amount, like, different bank accounts she had.
Okay, then. That seems normal.
But she was clever, because when they started to turn a lot of, like, housing societies into banks, they used to give out, like, payments to people with accounts sometimes. And so she just basically got loads of money like that. And she goes round after people leave their receipts in trolleys and stuff like that. And she uses the vouchers you can get on those as well.
Oh, wow, she's amazing.
People just leave them behind, and she just goes spends them.
Wow. Okay, no, she's fantastic.
Yeah, and she's saying at some point she can actually get things for free. Or actually, she gets to the point where the supermarket actually owes her almost money, in a way.
Yeah, because you've got, like, the points and stuff.
Yeah, and she's saying she bought 25 packs of Smarties for £2.50.
Wow.
And don't you think, how on earth can you do that?
She's a very smart woman.
Yeah.
Was this pre or post-recession?
This is 2010, so this is after the recession as well.
So she might have picked up those habits during the recession.
It sounds like she's been doing it all her life, actually.
Okay, so maybe we should all be well prepared like her.
Yeah, but she said they got, like, during the summertime they have burgers a lot, because that's what's on sale a lot. And so, but she said, so it does get a bit repetitive. I think that their family was eating burgers night after night, all through the summer. I mean, there's worse things, admittedly, but I can see how you might get a bit bored of, like, burgers night after night.
Yeah, but it seems like a low price to pay to have extra income, extra money.
But she did say she'd been able to do, like, things to the house. She'd paid off her mortgage by the time she was, like, 35.
Oh, fucking hell, I wish I was like this woman.
Yeah.
I don't have a mortgage, but yeah, I wish I was like this woman.
Well, they don't have, like, heating on for, like, the summer, or they don't use gas during the summer either. And her parents gave her, like, solar panels for their roof. So
solar panels. I've always wanted. Well, they're expensive to actually put in, but in the long run, it saves you a lot of money.
Yeah, for, like, the first 2 or 3 years, they're not that good, but apparently after that, they start to become, like, useful then. So yeah, like, this article's got loads of different stuff. Like, she's got, like, she's got years worth of, like, deodorant, just because that's what's on offer sometimes.
Well, yeah, and you need it.
Yeah, and there's boxes of uneaten cereal, stuff like that. She sounds genuinely amazing.
Yeah, I think we should hit her up for advice.
Yeah, and, like, at the bottom of the article, it gives you, like, some of the websites that you can find some stuff on. And so there's, like, hotukdeals.com. There's moneysavingexpert.com, quidco.com. There's discountvouchers.co.uk.
You know how I'm going to earn money is actually launch one of these websites.
Oh, you've got a lot of competition.
That's how I earn money.
But even stuff like Groupon as well can be useful as well.
Yeah, but most of the stuff I see there, I'm just like, I'm not going to use it.
Also, Groupon's quite a lot of day outs and stuff like that, isn't it? And that's useful. There's a case in America of some guy he took up because Groupon are doing live on Groupon for a whole year or something, and some guy's doing that. So yeah, and I know Lana likes using Groupon.
Yeah, I'm quite intrigued by Amazon Local.
Yeah,
because it's local.
Yeah, I got emails about that for a little while, and then they just stopped. I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't get notifications. I have it on my phone. I don't know if I stopped getting notifications or I told it to stop giving me notifications. But yeah, maybe it's still not running. That's how I got your Princess book.
Really?
Yeah. That's how I find out about all those Jack the Ripper tours.
Ah, right.
That we never go on.
Yeah, but this woman also said there's other things you can do. Like, she emailed Dolmio to say how much she enjoyed their products, and they sent her a free jar.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
sometimes they're appreciative.
Go around praising the shit out of these guys, and eventually they will. The other thing you can do is give them blowjobs. Apparently, that might work.
Or you could threaten to sue them.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Or you could complain so much.
Sometimes making a complaint and they'll send you stuff. So yeah.
I usually use the complaint route to get stuff.
Yeah,
I'm that type of person.
And some sites like Amazon like that, they're not like...
They don't want bad reviews.
Yeah, so they just send you anything, even if, like... I've heard people that, like, get 2 of stuff just because they said one thing was bad. And they don't even ask you to send, like, the bad one back sometimes. They just send out the new thing.
I remember, I think I got this from, like, Voucher or something. I ended up buying a tablet, but I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
And I didn't want a replacement. I just wanted... And I didn't want to bother sending them back because I didn't want to pay for the postage.
Yeah.
But I said, I want to be refunded everything. Well, at least partially refunded. And I ended up, in the end, for a tablet, I spent £15. To be fair, I don't use that tablet. It's not a very good tablet, but £15.
Yeah.
After I did have to email a fair bit because they were just annoying me. But you know what I'm like when I'm not happy with something?
Yeah.
And how much I complain and how much I put it in writing. And it's enjoyment for me to put it in writing because it's like me being anal. I'm just like, no, I'm not happy with this. If I don't do something, it's going to toil around in my mind for the rest of my life. And so I put it in writing, and they tend to be very lengthy. And my reviews on websites tend to be very lengthy when I don't like something. So yeah, sometimes it works out for me as well.
Yeah.
I've never tried praising them to get stuff.
No, that sounds quite hard. I don't like praising people in general, so...
Yeah, but I don't think it... I think complaining works more because bad word of mouth people don't like.
Also, if praising doesn't work, you do kind of look stupid. You do kind of look like a kiss-out, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, you're talking about next door, their sheds, like student.
Yes.
This woman, her shed's just full of Campbell's soup. So basically they've got Campbell's soup on offer somewhere, and she's just brought
they've basically got enough food for the rest of their life.
She can't got that all in one go, I don't think.
She's probably piled up.
Taking a shed breath.
But could you think about her pensioner years, okay? She's not going to be one of the ones that struggles.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what's going to happen to us when we're pensioners? I mean, we can't handle it now when we actually have money.
But it's sensible because the apocalypse, apparently, canned food's the way to go if there's ever...
Yeah, that is true. That's very true.
Or a nuclear bomb goes off and you somehow manage to survive.
I know I talk about it sometimes, but if there is some sort of apocalypse or a bomb or something, and I'm one of the last people of society, I'm going to kill myself. I don't want to be responsible for rebuilding society.
Yeah.
Who wants to live through that?
But it's the perfect chance to become...
a Führer.
You said it.
Yeah, but it seems like so much work.
Yeah. It does come at a cost, doesn't it? And
yeah, it's like you actually have to do stuff.
You want to be...
and it was like, no, you'd have to be useful. And I was like, no, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, because Tom wants to be that thing she just said, but she doesn't want it to be done at the cost of the apocalypse,
Yeah, well... And to be fair, you don't know who you're left on the earth with.
Yeah. Oh, God.
What if it was just the Chuckle Brothers? I mean, they're entertainment on TV occasionally, right? But, long term, do you want to be stuck with the fucking Chuckle Brothers? No, you don't.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Every single day, day in, day out. You do not want the Chuckle Brothers.
Oh, I'd love it.
No.
Oh, all the stories they could tell. Amazing.
No, you don't want to be stuck with the Chuckle Brothers for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Oh, they're brilliant.
No. And didn't they support a paedophile?
No, they didn't support a paedophile.
They gave evidence on behalf of a paedophile.
Dave Lee Travis, I think it was. All they said was that they didn't give support. They just said they didn't see him do anything.
They said he was a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh.
And then they tweeted a selfie from outside the courthouse.
He might have been a nice guy.
I was like, that's classy. The selfie was cringeworthy to me, man. It's like, you're giving evidence in a child sex trial.
Yeah.
You go outside and you take a selfie and post it on Twitter.
Admittedly, that's not good, but it's not the worst thing that you can do.
Yeah, they could have partaken in child sex. Yeah. Well, there's still time to find out if they did.
And they're still funny guys,
Yeah, but not 24/7, man.
To you. It's brilliant.
I wonder if they say that in bed.
Wow, that's some image, isn't it?
Childhood figures.
Is that almost like a kind of human centipede kind of thing? Wow.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Yeah.
We're not very good at scrimping, man.
No.
But do you know what? I think I know of a way for us to make enough money so we don't have to scrimp and save.
What's that?
The Dorks Deduction brothel.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
We're actually going to offer Chris first and to entice people to sign up and work for us and get clients in. So we hope that goes well.
Chris?
Yeah, so if you want to rent out Chris for an hour... you can email us at thedorksdeduction@gmail.com.
We'll send him out.
Facebook, Twitter.
We'll send him out.
We'll send them out. If it's overseas, you're going to have to pay for flights and stuff. Like, you have to pay the expenses.
Yeah.
If you want him to dress up, you just send the outfit. He's fine with it. We've totally checked with him.
What
so, yeah, yeah. So you can request that through email, Facebook and Twitter. I've mentioned it, so I can't forget.
Yeah.
That's it. It's all out there. You can do that.
We are going to get
But
emails.
yeah, that's how we're going to earn our big money, so we don't have to struggle or scrimp and save. We will actually bring England out of recession for the next several decades because of our Dorks Deduction brothel.
We are the saviours of Britain.
We are the saviours. So maybe we would be useful in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
just have to open up a brothel that caters to no one, and we have no one working there because there's been an
desperate for
apocalypse.
sex when the apocalypse happens.
Well,
We'll
they
do
need to
that.
repopulate.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically what we're saying is that we're going to have concubines
Yeah.
at a Dorks Deduction brothel.
Wow.
We're sullying our... I was going to say we're sullying our good name. We never really had it.
No.
We never had
This
a good
could be the
name.
making of our name. I don't know what you're talking
The
about,
Dorks
Tom.
Deduction brothel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any other podcasts that have a spin-off brothel business, but we will be the first and we will be the best.
Well, I think we're doing first here all the time.
Yeah, so first we'll try it out with Chris. Then we'll Ouija board. We'll summon Annie and Yulia and we'll put them out to work.
Yeah.
We'll be the brains behind it, eating steak,
Oh, yeah.
drinking
Plenty of
wine
things
at
you can do with
our
steak,
little
to be
restaurant
honest.
steak bar.
Yeah.
Pardon?
There's plenty of things you can do with steak, to be honest.
Yeah, you could use it in your sex games.
Yeah. Rub a
You
bit
can
of
eat it
steak
like
on
Sienna
yourself.
Miller. No, whenever I think of steak now, I just think of Sienna Miller and High Rise.
Yeah.
It puts me off a bit. Anyway, unless there is something else for you that you wanted to say.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine with the brothel idea.
So we discussed the recession and how it didn't actually affect us.
Too much. If it has affected you, we're really sorry. You know, we are.
Yeah, if it's affected you, we're really sorry, but take inspiration from that lady in the
Yeah.
Mirror or Daily Mail that spent £50 a month on food for a family of 4.
That's not saying we haven't had our struggles. We're not, we're not rich.
Yeah, no, like £3 a day, that's actually probably a lot more than a lot of people have, to be honest. So.
Yeah.
But then I grew up spoiled. I always think that poor people, it's fine them being poor because they're used to it. But if you have money and then you go to being poor, it's going to be more of a struggle for you than it is for the poor people.
Yeah, I suppose being poor, you can get used to it in a way. I suppose when you've had money. But equally, when you're poor, you know, you want to be secure in a way.
Yeah.
So...
But it's not... Well, obviously it's a struggle for you, but it's a way of life for you at this point.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're rich and then suddenly, I don't know, you go bankrupt or something, or all your money gets stolen or whatever,
Yeah.
and you have nothing, you don't know how to handle it. You end up shooting yourself.
Yeah.
People do that.
They do.
To be fair, people that are poor shoot themselves because their life is shit, so...
Yeah. Whoa.
Yes, I'm glad you... I wonder if you... Yeah, I'm sure you must be glad to listen to us lower middle class people discussing the recession and our scrimping stories. Because I've just discovered we don't have any scrimping stories, really.
I was about to say, keep it light, Tommy.
Yeah. Do you want to know what I do to save money?
What?
When I'm on Amazon, I spend £20 to get free delivery. I make an effort. Like, I don't buy
so
anything unless
noble of
I've
you,
reached...
Tarvin. That's like...
Yeah, I don't buy anything unless I've reached the £20 threshold. So I was planning on buying some more, but I'm out of money this month, so I have to wait till next week.
How do you survive, Tarvin? It's just awful.
I do not know.
Yeah, I mean, as we said before, we try and do things to save money. We're not like idiots. Well, we are, but not in that sense.
I don't even want to pay £1.50 like bus journey to go to Lidl, where I'd save a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And
True.
back. That's £3. I'm never going to get back. Yet I'd spend X amount of money in Tesco.
Yeah.
I walk 45 minutes, so I don't have to spend £1.50 for a bus ride.
Yeah.
I do some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we do stuff. I mean, we're not...
We save tiny amounts of money in relation to what we spend.
Yeah. We don't go to fancy restaurants when we go out, by and large.
No,
we try
don't.
and go for the cheaper option if we can.
Well, it also depends on what we're feeling. But, I mean, we never really go... Yeah, we don't really go to expensive restaurants. We never really spend more than, like, 20, 30 most pounds when we're out.
That's also because some of our friends are peasants, though, aren't they? So
yeah, like Lana. No, but like the restaurant we're going for my birthday thing, it's a great restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, we like going there. It's good food. Their dishes are so cheap and so big. That's how we save money. We go to Ealing, we go to Siloam Village, and thank you, Siloam, for the village for the plug. I will mention it to you when we are there, so you can maybe give us £5 off our meal.
That's scrimping for you.
No, do you want to know the only issue with Silent Village?
What?
Is there's a £10 minimum on the card payments. Because sometimes you don't spend that much.
Wow.
So you have to have cash.
Yeah. So that place, even a peasant could go there, basically. That's what I'm saying.
And
That's
it's
great
good food.
advert for them,
They're
isn't
big
it?
meals as well. And whenever I go there, I usually take half it home with me. They're big meals.
Yeah. Our American listeners are going to find this great because a place they're probably never going to go to. Unless they come to London, that is.
Yeah,
If you come to London, go to
it's not
Salon
even
Village.
in London.
Yeah. Well,
Well, if you're ever in Ealing, check out Silent Village.
Yeah.
It's a quaint little place. Thai food, very nice Thai food. I think I always get the number 1. I think that's the number 91. I think that's the number I get.
I can't remember what
I hope they haven't changed the menu because I don't know what the actual dish is called.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check that place out. And if there are any other businesses listening, just either send us free stuff, give us money, offer us free food, and we will tell everyone, all of our listeners, that you are fantastic.
Yeah.
Because we're sellouts. That's how we serve. That's how we earn money, so we don't have to scrimp and save.
To be fair, we are sellouts completely.
Yeah.
If anyone's willing to send me some steak, I will do anything on video.
That's why we keep mentioning brothels. Actually, they're paying us to advertise.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're done.
Yeah. Before we get ourselves into
of this
trouble.
nothing episode.
Yeah.
This is like a one shot of depression.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's less depressing than our one shot.
Yeah. Well, if there's any poor people listening, you know.
If there's any poor people listening, where do you get an iPhone? Where do you get a laptop? How do you have such strong internet connection that you can listen to us?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering.
You're not really poor.
Yeah. But sometimes you see people that say they're poor. They have more stuff than you.
Yeah.
They're going on holidays constantly. Like, at my place of work, we deal with people that don't work a lot. And they seem to be going on holidays a lot and seem to have a lot of disposable income.
Yeah, but you're a plastic surgeon, so it's mainly...
Yes, it's mainly rich people
Yeah.
that don't work because their hobbies are working for them.
Yeah.
It's seamless, Matthew. It's seamless.
Wow, so this has been another great episode from the Dorks Deduction.
Yeah. And listeners, I'd like to, before we sign off, I'd like to tell you that this recording is 1 hour and 42 minutes long. I wonder how long it will be when I've actually edited it.
Yeah.
You're going to wonder what we cut out because of the chunks I'm going to edit out. And you will never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm ready to say goodbye. Are you ready to say goodbye?
I'm ready to say goodbye.
Okay, so goodbye.
Goodbye.